All right, welcome back to a day like mine. It is Sunday, last day of the week for my gig work, and the start of the week for my W-2. Usually, like I said on Sundays, I'm trying to hit my gig work goal of $900 in batch earnings. But unfortunately, I think I might come short this week, which been the case all year long. It's been really slow there, and it's been really tough. Yesterday, I tried to do a $300 challenge on Saturday. Did hit it. It came in at 313, but man, I had to use all my apps. Had a Sparks order, DoorDash, few Uber Eats, Instacart. And usually with the Instacart, a lot of my orders come from Costco. But yesterday, Ralph's was feeding me a lot of orders. So every time I came back to Ralph's, I would get another one. So I don't know, I might start changing stuff up and you might see a lot more Ralph's order than Costco orders. Even though the Costco orders are more, for me, are more profitable because doesn't matter how many items, I can knock them off within an hour and 10 minutes. But we'll see. But right today, we're gonna try to shoot for like probably about $150 today. And then I do want to take the kids to the park for a little bit today before they unwind and start getting ready back to reality for school tomorrow. But so far right now, time is 8:22 in the morning. We're gonna head out and then get some breakfast and then get this gig work started. All right, so we did start the morning off with a nice easy batch. We picked up a $16 Ralph's batch for 12 items going half a mile. Usually with me, I always try to get a nice easy batch to get the day started and also to let the app know that I'm online. So this is a nice easy one. Let's go get it done. All right, so we dropped off that order. Time is 9 o'clock, so we're probably going to see if we can grab an Uber Eats or DoorDash before 9:50 and get ready for the Costco drop. All right, so I took some time to debate if I was going to pick up this order. It's a $37 Ralph's batch, 24 items, only going 4 miles. If I take it, I do miss the Costco drop, but right about now, Costco hasn't been really great for me, so I decided to take it. So we're just going to go shop it. All right, so we did make it to Costco, and man, they're crazy. They must be super busy because there was like 11 batches on the screen. I literally sat there and picked and looked through all of them. Finally picked up this one for $41, 20 items, only going like 4 miles. So we're gonna make our way inside there and go shop this order. All right, so we just made it out of there. It wasn't as crazy busy as it looks, but I was able to find everything, no replacements, no refunds. So we're gonna go get this dropped off. All right, we are done for the day, guys. I know I didn't give you guys a much update about what I've been doing, but we ended up doing a total of 5 batches on Instacart, which is really good. We picked up our first one this morning at 8:32. We picked up that single easy one. And then at 9:30, we picked up a double from Ralph's. Then we went to Costco, and then we ended up picking up a nice one. It was like a 41, and then it jumped up to a 58. A couple of the customers increased their tip, which is really nice to see. And this kind of like I tell a lot of people is like being nice, friendly. It does pay off. Like when I pick up a batch, one of the key things I do is always send a greeting, let them know who I am. And I'll be shopping the batch. If they need anything, just let me know. Before I finish shopping, once I'm done shopping the batch and heading to checkout, I always send them a greeting, letting them know that, hey, just finish up your order. Any last items that you want to add just before I check out. And then when I drop it off, I always take a picture and let them know, hey, thank you for letting me shop for you today. Have a great day. So just little messages like that just goes a long way. And customers do appreciate it because a lot of them respond to it. And if you do a great service and you get high quality products, they're definitely going to reward you with an increased tip. So, to all those shoppers out there, definitely do that. But like I said, we end up doing total 5 batches today for a grand total of $201.56, which is awesome for a Sunday. Like I said, my daily goal is always $200, and I was able to knock that off in 6 hours, which is pretty awesome. All right, so what's my plan for the rest of the day? Well, little miss, she's right over there. She's hanging out at the park for a little bit. Little man is sleeping right now. I would have taken him to the park, but he's passed out in the car. So I'm keeping an eye on both of them right now. And then we're going to go inside. I'm going to get some juicing done for tonight. I need to make some fresh juice. I haven't done any in a couple of days. And then also, I'm making dinner. We're just doing this easy dinner tonight. We're going to do oven roasted sockeye salmon and steamed rice. So that's the plan for the majority of the night. And then just get some rest before I need to head out to my W2 for 8 o'clock tonight. So tonight's dinner, sockeye salmon. I was going to wash it up, season it, just bake it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Fish like this, you don't need to bake it too long or it becomes too tough and dry. So we're just going to go do it right now. All right, guys, along with the salmon, we're going to do some bacon wrap stuffed jalapenos. This was pre-made and we froze the jalapenos. And then all we're going to do is just apply the bacon. We're going to bake this for a good probably half an hour. This is something Jessica's been making at least once a week. We've been doing it our own. We used to buy it pre-made, but we found out that it's easier to make it on our own. Next video, we'll walk through the recipe so you guys can see the stuffing that we do. All right, so we preheat the oven to 375. We're gonna put these in. And then after that, we're gonna start prepping the salmon. And we won't put that in until these are done, almost done, before we put the salmon in because we don't want to overcook the salmon, like I said.
Halfway?
No. All right, so once you wash it off, you want to pat dry it, just so that there's not a lot of water on it. And when you put the seasoning on, it's gonna stick. And then we're gonna add olive oil to it. Spread that around. And then we'll just add our seasoning after. And the seasoning we're using, this is a regular season that we're using. This is a Costco Kinder garlic and herb blend. It's organic, but we like it. So we're just gonna add that to it. Again, the higher you hold it up, the more surface it covers. The lower you hold it, the smaller the surface it covers. All right, there we are. So we're just gonna wait probably a good 10 more minutes before we put that in with the stuffed jalapeno peppers. All right, and so now that our jalapenos are almost done, we're gonna throw our salmon in. And that's gonna be about 10 minutes and it's done. All right, guys, here are the jalapenos. We're gonna let that cool off. Salmon's still cooking. All right, guys, here's the salmon. That looks, should be done. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Simple juice tonight. We're just gonna do pineapple and apples. Simple, easy. I have my mixer here. Like I said, guys, before, it is a small one, but it does work for me. This is my juice jug that I store it in. All right, so let's get prepping. that's good. All right, time to get an hour rest before I have to go to my W2. See you guys in a couple hours. All right, we officially started at W2 for the week. No manager for our shift this week, so me and one other person is point of contact. So it shouldn't be that bad. We've handled this before. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.